How's it going, everyone? I'm Nicole Menner. Welcome back to Twin States News. After claiming a conference series at Alabama this weekend, the Mississippi State baseball team will continue their road trip against Troy tomorrow night. And following that, the Bulldogs will return to SEC play for a series with Kentucky this weekend. But today, Coach Henderson stressed the importance of taking things one game at a time.
In our sport, I should say, you have to play the next game first. You know, you can't worry about what you got beyond that, and it's important for us to go over to Hoover and play really well. We need to do that for not only the record, but for our confidence. We need to play well tomorrow night. It's pretty clear if you're watching us play baseball that we're getting better offensively. And there's other parts of the game that we're getting better at as well. And within that, even though you continue to get better, that doesn't mean that every game or every weekend is another step up, man. Sometimes there's a plateau or, you know, hopefully a shallow valley in there.
Win every game, you know. We just take each game one by one. We got a game to win tomorrow night in Hoover, and then we're going to head on up to Kentucky and try to win the series.
And a huge honor coming from Mississippi State freshman Mia Davidson. The softball star was chosen as the league's Freshman of the Year and earned first-team All-SEC and Freshman All-SEC honors. Davidson had a dominant debut season, leading the conference in home runs, total bases, and slugging percentage. She's just the third Bulldog to be named the league's top freshman. Davidson was also the only freshman to start all 55 games this season and led her team to a national ranking after finishing the regular season with a 35-20 record. She and the team open the SEC tournament tomorrow morning against the 6th-seeded Texas A&M. The New Orleans Saints received some bad news earlier today. Running back Mark Ingram has been suspended for the first 4 games of the season after violating the league's policy on performance-enhancing substances. He's able to participate in all of the Saints' off-season workouts, training camp, and preseason games, but will not be allowed to practice or play through the first 4 games this season. Last year, Ingram led the Saints with 230 carries for 1,124 yards and 12 touchdowns, so it'll be a big blow to the Saints' offense starting out. It's do or die tonight for the New Orleans Pelicans as they're on the brink of being eliminated from the playoffs by the Golden State Warriors. But the Dubs have blown a 3-1 series lead before. Flashback to the 2016 NBA Finals. So never say never.
I think, like I told you guys right from the start, I think every game is its own entity. I really do. You know, I don't know if you can go, well, we did this, and then the next game we'll be able to do it because, excuse me, it hadn't worked out that way. You have to understand that your approach is going to be the same, but there's probably going to have to be adjustments right away. And, you know, they got off to a great start. I thought we adjusted, but we never really got into any kind of good rhythm. And, you know, and partially they had a lot to do with that, and some of it was our own self-inflicted stuff.
You know, we just approaching it as one game, you know, just win one game at a time. And this is a game that we have to win, or our season is over. So we know what's on the line, and we're going to leave it all on the floor tonight.
All right, the game tips off in just a few minutes. What are we thinking?
I mean, we're thinking, let's say a prayer.
I think prayers are needed out there in Cali.
More than a prayer tonight.
Enjoy tonight because it may be the last you see of the Pelicans.
Oh my goodness. But hey, maybe they're going to show us up. They may show us all up. And then tomorrow we're going to be like, can you believe it?
That happens, turn the
Stay
PlayStation
tuned.
off.